Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I could only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markillief, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. So this trial has been going on for over 24 hours now. Have the jury reached the verdict? Yes, Your Honor, we have. Okay, who's going to read the verdict? We, the jury, find the powers that be guilty of all charges. 12 votes, all saying guilty. Is that true? Yes, Your Honor, it's true. Yeah, just hand me the other ones. Yeah, sign up on that. Okay. So the jury find the powers that be guilty on all charges. Before I give my sentence, I just want to address and talk on some things. 24 hours later, I rest my case like I said. This is simple. This is real simple and easy to find out who's a culprit, those who guilty and those who not. The blog I put out, speaking about battle rap media on trial, put that on everything. Got like what, almost 3,000 views in one day. So they definitely saw it. I know for a fact they saw it. I got a call. I got a call from one of them. One of them called me. I didn't answer the phone. We don't have nothing to talk about at this moment and point. After I did that blog, some hours later, I got a call, an unexpected call from one of them. We have nothing to talk about. I'm not allowed to talk to none of the defendants that stand in trial at this moment. I don't want to hinder the case at all. I didn't answer the phone. We have nothing to talk about. The subpoena was issued. You either confirm to it or it is what it is, which you just seen the verdict that was in now. We got nothing to talk about. I mean, you either put it on something or you don't. See, I told you it's just that simple. That's how you pull people cards. You use what they love against them. If they honest or telling a lie, you would know it. You would know it. When my cousin want me to believe he telling the truth, my cousin X. Anytime my cousin X want me to believe he telling the truth, he'll be like, Kyle, on grandma, man. On grandma, I'm telling the truth. Because my grandmother raised him. He was crazy about his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? And when he say that, I be knowing he telling the truth. Like, first we'll be talking to family, be like, I don't know, cuz. So he'll be like, on grandma, G, on grandma, on everything. You know what I'm saying? Then it makes, it like humbles me a little bit because I know he not going to lie on grandma. When my nephew want me to believe he telling the truth, my nephew Baker, he'll be like, on Lil Terry, man, on Lil Terry, I'm telling you, on Lil Terry on it. When he say that, I tend to believe him more because that was his big brother that got killed. And that hurt him a lot. When my brothers and sisters, when we would get into it, and we couldn't get an argument settled. And it depends on, well, we couldn't get arguments settled. So we'll be like, put that on mama, put that on mama. Because we know that we share this common thing within each other. And they know if you lying on mama. Like, did you just lie on mama? No, we didn't play that. This ain't no different. We grew up doing things like this. This what it is. Everybody who ain't, come on, let's be honest. Who haven't done that, y'all? Or who haven't y'all asked to do that in one way or another in life? who haven't done it or who haven't asked somebody to do it to prove themselves innocent or guilty. Who haven't done it. This ain't no different. This ain't no different. So rather asking those questions, look, just come, did you do it or did you not? You didn't? Then put that on something you love. Put that on something you love. Simple as that. Do it before the battle rap community so people could see your shame or see your innocence. You have a chance to even show you a genuine person, a character, or show you just a fraudulent dude. You know what I'm saying? Who will even lie on your loved ones. See what I'm saying? Wasn't that hard? They tweeting. Why you didn't tweet it? You could tweet it also. If you ain't going to do it in a blog, tweet it. Tweet it. It's still public information. They ain't doing that neither. But they tweeting about everything else. They talking about everything else. Why? Because of guilt. They're guilty by association in one form or another. Whether they personally did it or they know who done it. They're guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty. So, nothing else need to be said on that. The verdict is in. Y'all already see what's going on. And if people don't get that, like people, that don't make no sense. It makes a lot of sense. It's just probably too advanced for you. I can't stand when people always try to throw other people a lifesaver just to justify their means. But the ones involved, they definitely know exactly what's real. When I threw that out there, they knew like, I ain't doing that. Right. Because you're guilty. Because you're guilty by association. That's why I got that call. I didn't answer the phone. I don't want to hear it. Stop talking to me in private. Bring it before the Battle Truth courts. Bring it before the battle rap community. They want to know. You know what I'm saying? They want to know if you're innocent or guilty. The thing I be trying to tell you fans and people who watch this, stop trying to make excuses for people. Stop trying to say people innocent and you don't know. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You can only speak of yourself. You can't speak for somebody else. Stop trying to say who you feel is innocent or who you feel guilty. They got an opportunity to come forward to speak for themselves. I did it. Y'all don't have, you don't have to say I'm innocent. You don't have to say I'm guilty. If I'm guilty, I'm going to say I'm guilty. If I'm innocent, I'm going to say I'm innocent. Simple as that. Simple as that. I don't need nobody to vouch for me. I vouch for myself. And just like I can do it, they can do it also. But that's the difference between me and them. That's the difference between me and them. You know what I'm saying? When it's called to action, okay, this nothing. This is what we do. I grew up on this stuff. Even when I used to be in gangs. That's what we used to do in our gangs. When you lie, put that on something. Put that on the clique. Put that on Chief. Put that on. And when you did it, and you were found out to be, you got dealt with. You got dealt with. This ain't no different. And not one of them came forward or even took the initiative to do it. And they know exactly about the situation and what I put out there. That's guilt. That's guilt. Trust me. It takes nothing. Look, it only takes a few minutes. It takes a few minutes, but that would have said a lot about you and went a long way. Not one of them did it because they know. They know. They guilty. They guilty. I'm the judge of this thing. I know exactly how to bring them forward. I know how to subpoena them and bring them forward. I know how to do this. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. It ain't hard. Matter of fact, let me just put y'all up on game how this stuff used to go. We used to have court. Dealing with my kids now. We used to have courts. Settle matter. Like, let's play court. Let's play court. I'm going to be the judge. Who you want to defend you? Who you want to defend you? Let's go and we'll be taking, sometimes we'll be playing. Sometimes we'll take real situations. And we just have a real court. Got that off the Cosby Show one day. You know what I'm saying? Stuff's simple, man. It's simple. And it's obvious. You know what I'm saying? And some people who advanced in the mind, like I am, they understood this whole layout and knew. Perfect. Make good sense. People who lost behind and don't get it, if you right, it makes no sense to them. But those of them who smart and wise, yeah, they know. Make a lot of sense. Make a lot of sense. They cut these cameras on all day long, talking 20, 30 minutes of nothing. Of nothing. Now you got a chance to cut the camera on to prove you're innocent, and you don't even want a 30 second, say nothing, 30 seconds. Get up out of here. You got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can tweet any little message all day long. They on there tweeting, arguing, back and forth. But won't put up a status saying on everything, on my such and such. I ain't do that. Neither did I have anything to do with it or had any knowledge of it. But they didn't. So they're guilty. Judgment would go as following. I hereby find all powers involved for the powers that be, even to the low totem pole of them all. Every culprit that was involved in this, may you be shamed. May you be shamed before the entire battle rap community. May you be shamed in your own body. When you look into the mirror and you look in yourself in the face in the mirror, be shamed and disgusted in who you are as a man. Be ashamed of how you may have been raised with more, with better morals and values in you than you discuss those who put an investment in you in being a stand-up man of character. May you fail. May you fail in the things that you want to prosper in. Because at the same time you tried to take and destroy other people, may you fail in those same vineyards. And with that being said, man, I just think they all shamed. Shamed. And just looking like idiots now. Because it's all coming back to really, really show just how shifty, just how jealous, just how envious, and just how dysfunctional they is as a unit, as a team, as a people. This battle truth, it ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Guilty.